You sleeping? Yeah, you did. Don't do that. What? You don't need anything, pup. I don't remember what that does. I don't remember what that bell does. To be honest, like at all. Yeah, I don't have my workshop up and running yet at all, if I remember right. Oh, no, I do. I'm wrong. I do. I can upgrade stuff. Steve. I don't think I want to yet, though. I think we'll just stick with the axe the way it is. Go level 1 axe for a little while. I'm trying to remember if there's any weapons I want to use. Because I'm very much not anywhere in this game yet. Very, very much so. Am I nowhere in this game? This is going to be very, very casual play, though. Oh, right, my souls are up there, huh? I don't actually need the, I forgot. Hold on. We can move the camera down. Put me in the actual corner. Look at that. Now I'm in the actual corner. Is Great Bridge a good starting point, or do I just want to start from Central? I think I just want to start from Central Yarnum. Yeah. Central Yarnum's a better starting point. Well, hello, hello. Hello. Hello there. I actually should move this over to my main screen. I'll turn down the TV volume a little bit. Should help, hopefully, with a bit of overpowering volume from the game. Should work out. I've played a few console games like this now. I think it works out alright. Meshuggah? Not listening to Meshuggah while playing this game is not complete. I don't know what that is. Because I'm a weirdo. I just tried to block. I legit pressed L1 like it was going to be my shield, and I was going to block with it. Which is not a thing in Bloodborne. There's no shields. I mean, there is a shield, but no one. You don't use that. You don't. It's a joke. You don't use it. It's not real. You don't use the shield. Ah, a metal band, yeah. I actually tend to not generally have a whole lot of music going on when I play Bloodborne, or any Souls game for that matter. I know that a lot of people inject their own music into Souls. I don't tend to do so. I should, but I don't. I need to switch controllers, though. This one just told me it's about to die. So give me a sec. Ugh. Actually, I guess where I'm sitting, I might just be able to plug this in. That seems like it's legit. Let's do that. 'Cause I am fairly close. Soft jazz. Oh yeah. Last time I was playing Dark Souls 3, I was playing. I was using a bunch of Final Fantasy music, and then we started using Chrono Cross music. It was working pretty well. I was into it. I'm just gonna shoot that dog. I'm just gonna shoot that dog. We're gonna kill that dog. We're gonna kill this one too. We'll even kill this one. There we go. Whole bunch of blood echoes. All the blood echoes. Hi-ya! Cold blood do. Ow. Do you know any safe places? No. I don't know any safe places yet. I know of nowhere safe for you to go yet. I'm not that far. And I'm not sending people to the clinic. I know it's an option. I'm not doing it. It's bad. That is not the right button. I have played a lot of Souls lately. This game does not have the same controls. Ow. It's fairly close to the same controls. But it's not quite the same. There are very minute differences that make very big differences, actually. Hey, you. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah? Doing well? That's good. Thanks for the blood vials. I need those. Hiya. Hiya. Should use my axe more like this. It's better. It's better this way. Although I do a lot of countering, so I probably shouldn't even be using the axe. So I do a heck of a lot of countering in this game in comparison to Dark Souls. I don't parry like at all in Dark Souls. I find it super hard. But I find the parrying in this game to be really, really easy in comparison. Like, it's not easy. It's definitely got its challenges, but like, I parry bosses in this game because I just find it doable. Whereas in Dark Souls, I don't find it doable at all. I don't even know if you can parry bosses in Dark Souls. You probably can, but like, dang, I don't even want to try. That's a scary thing. Cut that down. And cut this one down. I am not going to try to kill her. First few times playing through this game, I did not even know she was here. We just need to talk to her to get... Once we have Shake Off the Cape, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's as far as it goes right now. If you kill her, you can get her badge and buy her weapons and stuff like that. She's really freaking hard. And I don't want to do it. Okay, well, let's go wee doof. And then let's go down there. Because I think... Well, one of these sides has this spear. I think it's this side. Also has rats. That's a bloodstone shard. That's not a spear. What is that rat doing? Rat? You're like... Oh, that's not the two-hand. That's the two-hand button. I don't know what you're doing, rat. I don't know what you're doing. Is the spear over here? Spear? No? It's over there. I don't think it's on the body you drop down. I think it's just over there. I don't remember. I know we can't get over there from here now. We have to go back. It's not even it's not jumpable. Even if you do push the right button instead of the wrong button, it's not jumpable. Madman's knowledge. Right. That's how you jump. Right. Right. The super silly jumping controls. This game has very silly jumping controls. I don't think I've ever seen controls for jumping done the way that Bloodborne, and then later Dark Souls Remastered, did jumping controls. I think well, maybe Dark Souls Remastered. I think it was just Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne that have the same jumping controls. It's really silly. You have to be running, and then when you're running, you double tap the circle button, which is the running button. So you hold down circle to run, and then you double tap the button while running to jump. So like you have to let go of run and double tap it really fast in order to jump. And it's stupid. Like it's a really dumb jump control. Oh no. Ad strike again. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Bad birds. Don't you do it. Crazy bird things. I could put on some really, like, does not make sense music, too, if we want. I could, like, throw up, like, the, like, ow! Like, the OST to, like, ow! No! Why are you not? Hold on. Okay, he is owning my face because he's not getting parried. And it's making me very sad. Come on. It is a lot of damage. Oh, that's bad. Come on, buddy. I am not doing well here. I don't know if you noticed. This is not how this should go. This should go much better than this. Yeah. Woof. That was definitely way too late. These guys are usually really easy to parry. There we go. I usually have a pretty easy time getting them into a spot where I can put my hand in their chest. That time, not so much. I don't think this person matters. I think the person that matters is up here. The normal battles theme for Mario RPG with this game. It would be kind of silly. I was thinking like Yoshi's Island. So this is the girl that you get the... No, don't do a pose. Why is that a control in Souls games? It's very silly. You get her little music box. And then you can use the music box against the first super freaking hard boss. He was the first boss I fought when I played the game. I didn't fight Cleric Beast until like way later. In this file I've already fought the Cleric Beast, but that's like the only boss I've fought so far. The actual first boss that I fought my first time playing the game and was like, wow, this game is way harder than Dark Souls. You can use that music box to make it a tiny bit easier, but it only works once. And to be honest, I'm probably gonna die on that boss at least a couple times. It's really, really challenging in my opinion. This game is really challenging. I was good at it for a while, but it's been a long time. I'm so used to Dark Souls now that I'm not sure if I'm going to be very good at Bloodborne anymore. Because even though Dark Souls 3 is a lot like Bloodborne, it's still not Bloodborne. This game is still a far more aggressive game. Really? It makes it it works 3 times? I thought that the music box only worked once. Does it really work 3 times? That's insane. Okay, well that'll make that a lot easier. I seriously thought it was only 1 time. I've only ever used it once and then just tried to win the fight. If it's actually 3 though, that's good news for me, because that'll make the fight a heck of a lot easier. That much is for sure. Because it, like, makes him really vulnerable. Oh boy. I'm definitely really not used to the axe. I never really used the axe. I always used the saw blade, or the cleaver. Oops, that's not my gun. Gun. Bang! Wow. Oh, I'm back there. Let's go fight the pig. Because that's smart. Hello, you. Oh god, he didn't die. I thought he was dead. Hello, all of you. Do my Molotovs do a ton of damage to you? Because that'd be great. Sweet. Should buy more Molotovs. I'm almost out. Bang. Bang. Ah! Actually, before we fight the pig, I think up here is a shortcut. So let's do that before I go after the pig like a silly person. Not that the pig's that hard, really, but still. Shortcut's just right here, so. It's activated. Oh, the music box works once for each stage of the fight. Okay. I've only ever used it when he turned crazy, like immediately. I've never actually used it like at later points in the fight or even earlier points. Ow. Oh, I love my camera. That was great. There it is, Saw Hunter badge. Right, there's like a hole back there. You don't want to run back there. You just freaking fall off and die. Each stage of the fight. So you can use it when he's just a human? I didn't even know that. I've always had a lot of problems with the father. He's always been like, just, wow, this game is difficult. Like, oh god. I honestly find a lot of the bosses past the father to be like way easier than he is. I don't know. I've always had problems with him. Always kicks my butt. I wanted to get the saw spear though, and I should probably upgrade my weapon before I go into the fight. It would probably be a good idea. I know it's over where those rats were, but I went the wrong way. I fell down the wrong side, so we're gonna take the shortcut back up. And, go and get the spear. Because I don't think I want to use the Kirk hammer. Yeah, the hunter bosses are pretty cool. Most of this game is pretty cool. The thing I like about it, and it's funny too, because like I actually like the fast-paced bosses in this game. I think this game does fast-paced bosses really well, and I absolutely hate the fast-paced bosses in Dark Souls 3. Like, all the fast-paced stuff in Dark Souls 3 is like why I dislike Dark Souls 3 over 1 or even 2. I'm a weirdo who likes Dark Souls 1 and 2 more than he likes 3. I think 3 is a fine game. I like Dark Souls 3, but I just don't like it as much as the first two. Because it's too much like Bloodborne, but it plays too much like Souls, and I'm not sure what it actually wants to be, and I don't enjoy it that much. This game though, I think is their finest game. This is From's best of their Soulsborne stuff. I thought Bloodborne was fantastic. This game is balanced around everything that it is, and I love it. It's super good. I honestly don't think that's true. I mean, it might be true. It might be true for you. For me, I think Dark Souls 3 just doesn't... It tries to blend Bloodborne into it too much, and it doesn't allow itself to be Dark Souls. And I find that most people do like Bloodborne more, and I think it's because Bloodborne was a created experience that was made to play the way it does. And then they tried to turn Dark Souls into it, and that caused Dark Souls 3 to just fall a little flatter than it might have otherwise been able to if it had tried to be its own thing and embraced the game it was made out of, is kind of my opinion on it. It's definitely just an opinion, but like Dark Souls 3, yeah, I don't know. I think it tried too hard to just be to be a Souls when it, or to be Bloodborne when it should have just been a Souls. Right. Those are your homeward bones. That's right. Yeah, it really is. Because Dark Souls 3 has the equipment system and like the way that it plays. It plays a lot. Your character functions a lot like a Dark Souls character, but the rest of the world functions a lot like this game, and it just doesn't mesh very well, in my opinion. It creates a lot of extremely difficult boss fights. Exactly, and that's the thing, right? Fashion Souls was a thing in Dark Souls 3 because you could no longer upgrade armor, and it was all about just getting Fashion Souls instead of getting actual armor. In the first two Dark Souls games, you get armor, and then you can upgrade it and make it better, and it's about having good armor. Like, a lot of Dark Souls can be overcome with good armor instead of just you bought it because it was you're wearing it because it looks good. Like, this game, you're wearing it because it looks good. That's the whole point, practically. Like, sure, there are some armors that are better at things than others, and you definitely don't use the starting armor because it's bad. But it's not as much about that in this game, or in original Dark Souls. Original Dark Souls, I could get my strength up to 16, and then we could use the Kirk hammer. Let's do it. Let's use Kirk hammer. I don't think I've ever actually used Kirk hammer. It's like super slow. but it is a little bit more powerful, and if I upgrade it, it doesn't have to be slow. It can fight like just like a sword in one-hand mode. But we can stick the sword into this hammer, and then we've got a big butt hammer. So we're going to do this. This is what we're going to use. I'm even going to fortify it. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough. We got some blood echo items, right? In here somewhere. Yeah. Let's just use 2 of these. It should be enough to fortify the weapon up. Oh yeah. I've actually never used the saw spear either. God, how many actual characters have I had in this game that I actually made it through the game with? Probably only like 3. I had an arcane character. I ended up using the two-handed sword that like I've seen so many players use. I'm upgrading Kirkhammer. We're upgrading Kirkhammer to +2 for this boss. That's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna go fight this boss. It's gonna probably suck. It's not gonna go well. I used one of the weapons that's actually a lot like Kirkhammer, and I don't plan on using Kirkhammer in this file. We're gonna use something else. It's what I have right now, so it's what we're using right now. If I actually get through this game on this file, I don't know. I'm kind of just casually playing this right now, for the heck of it. Might go all the way through the game. We'll see. Can you give me my flamethrower yet? No? No? Okay. No flamethrower yet. Hey, buddy. Whap! Whap! Alright. Doesn't seem too super powerful, but it is a big old whap stick. I'm sure it's got lots of stopping power. The sword combo is pretty quick, too. It's interesting. It can be a quick weapon or a super slow weapon, whichever you need. And since there's no shield in this game, see, parrying them's easy. Unless you suck. Like I did. Right there. It's so easy. Ludwig's Holy Blade. Yeah, that's what it is. Ludwig's Holy Blade is the weapon I used. I swear I see people using it all the time. Probably because it just is really good, but send the elevator back up because I'm probably gonna die. This boss is likely to destroy me here. Can you send the fireball down at us, please? 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 Thank you. Bye, guys. Ah! Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. How you doing? Can you get off the stairs? Sometimes parrying doesn't work on the stairs. Yeah, it is a very popular weapon, for sure. Ludwig's Holy Blade is just, like I said, everyone uses it. And that guy just showed why no one uses the plank shield. I don't think I've ever seen anyone equip the plank shield and use it in this game. Ever. It's gotta just be a joke weapon. Like, it just has to be. I don't need to fight them. These guys always kill me. I don't know how, but they do. I literally fight these enemies all the time, but these two kill me all the time. That is not the two-hand weapon button. I don't know if you know this or not. Wow, it's not doing very much damage, is it? Is Kirkhammer not as good as I thought it was? This is actually not that good of a weapon. Like, I have a 145 attack power. That's higher than I had with the axe. Okay. Let's equip our music box. Give this fight a try. Ow. How are you, buddy? Ow. I'm just trying to play you some music. Oh, it worked. Darn it. As a sword, it seems to have no real stopping power. Damn. I don't even know if I can hit him twice with this weapon before he backs away from me. Oh god, he went into two-hand mode. Alright, we got some good punishment in right there. Let's heal up. Bam! Get fucked! Oof! Oh my god, I was trying to get out of there. I was trying to get out of there. Dang. Kirkhammer! Ow! Ow! Stop it. Oh, hey. Just drop some bullets. Yeah, you drop some bullets. Alright, let's get some bullets on the way. I should really be countering him, huh? Why was I not even trying? I guess because I was too enthused on trying to use the Kirkhammer, so I wasn't even trying to counter him. I should really have been trying to parry his attacks with my gun. Excuse me. I thought ahead. Can you please send the fireball? Please? 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 Please and thank you. Okay, there it comes. All I wanted was a fireball. I didn't want anything else. Alright. Let's see if I can just run by these guys. Excuse me. There we go. There we go. Ow! Hey! I wasn't ready. You can't attack while I'm not ready. Uh-oh. It affects him way faster than I expected to. I'm just getting owned. Stop it. Stop it, please. Please stop owning me. Alright. Oh, that was the right time. You can't tell me it wasn't. Lock, why? That was definitely early. There we go. Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, we're good. Bam! Get screwed. I hate it when he does the axe double. His timings for parrying him change so just entirely. I'm like way worse at parrying him when he... There we go, got one. Oh, and then I didn't get the attack off of it. Oh no. And then he's just laying into me with his gun. Leave me alone with that gun. Oh! See what I mean, though? His parry timings are so much later. And I'm like a quick trigger. I had a quick trigger finger with Gaston because he's so hard. So is him in two-hand mode like a different phase of the fight? Like, am I able to freaking music box him again right now? Oh, you can. And then this is the phase I always knew you could use it in. This is where you do use it. Punish him with that hammer. Ow, and then get punished for punishing. Oh god. Oh god, it's terrible. Everything's awful. Heal. Okay, well, that's terrible too. Okay, that's great. That's fun. No, stop. 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 I know you like punishing. I know you do. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I'm stuck. This is bad. Oh, I'm so dead. I was running too much. It's been a long time since I played this game. And like I said, this is a Gascon's always been a huge roadblock for me. I find him really challenging. I always have. Oh, I need bullets again. I used a ton of bullets. This guy always drops bullets. 4 to 5, I think. It's better than what the other guys can drop. These guys over here, they drop blood vials, but they can also... Oh god, really? Oh, and then you use your stupid jump attack. Get out of here. These guys can drop coins, but they usually just drop blood vials, which are good too, but I have a bunch of those. I don't really need more blood vials that badly. Oh no. Everybody but one person left. 'Cause I'm a bad. Die! Oh god, it's already coming. Oh god, it didn't hit like any of them. Of course it didn't. What's the heavy like? Oh, it's just a big old pound. Big old pound. That's all the heavy is like. I almost like the axe more than I like this hammer. This hammer's stun just doesn't seem to last long enough for it. It doesn't attack fast enough for its stun to keep the enemies from punishing you for it being so slow. Kirkhammer just doesn't seem very good. I know. I'm trying to not be here. Don't worry. I know that I'm not wanted. Okay. I'm gonna die. There we go. Ah, that had to be just a moment too early. Crap. This is gonna miss. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I need to be fast. Oh, the heart rate. The heart rate goes crazy on Father Gascoigne when you get this far. Okay, we're done. Whew. Okay, I can try to calm down now. Everything from here on out is pretty much okay for a while. Until we get to Blood-Starved. Then we get to start panicking again. Blood-Starved's another spot where you can panic. You can panic a lot. But we want to get this real fast. Go do the side quest that it's involved for. Blood-Starved Beast is the next really big one that I always find to be really hard. I think last time I was playing this game, I beat it really easily, and I don't remember how. Get some more health. I like health. In a game that's all about hitting enemies to get your health back, I like health. I also like Molotovs. They're really good. We probably should get some antidotes. At least an antidote. Okay, so I want to go back to Central Yarnum. Because we gotta go do a couple side questy things. I'm trying to think of the best route. I mean, I could get there by going through the pig, but... Actually, I think I might want to go through the pig now. But I think talking to this guy now should get me... No? Huh. I thought if I talked to that guy right now, it would get me the flamethrower, but it appears not to. That guy gives you the flamethrower. You just have to know to keep talking to him until he gives it to you. And you just keep talking to him throughout the game. And eventually, fairly early on, he gives you the flamethrower, which is supposed to be a sub-weapon for arcane players. And it's good either way, because it's a flamethrower. So things that you need fire against, you use a flamethrower on them. Let's see. The fastest way to the pig would be the elevator, actually. Yeah, Kirkhammer's a little silly. It's not exactly a very practical weapon. That much is for sure. We'll make it work, though. Until we get something else. Hello, Piggy. Yeah! Wow! I mean, I say it's not very practical, but that did a lot of damage. It didn't drop the... I thought it was supposed to drop the ribbon. Does it not drop the ribbon yet? Is that later in the game still? Did I leave too soon? I think I left too soon. I think I came back too early. Maybe not, though. Maybe you're supposed to give the brooch first, and then that drops the ribbon. I don't remember. I do know that this didn't go where I thought it was going to. And that's bad. Because that means I went the wrong way. That's what that means. Yeah, I know, right? You have to have that much time to charge this weapon up and do that much damage. Wow, look at all these items. They were all blood vials. Every single one of them just dropped a little bit of health. Alright, I think if we run through all these monsters down here, we don't need to kill them. We'll just run by them. Excuse me, monsters. It's surprising how many monsters you can just kind of run away from in Bloodborne and be completely okay. Like, the first time you're going through this game, you're killing everything in your path, you know, you're scared of everything. You're constantly dying all the time. Everything's awful. But when you start to just kind of try to just run through it as fast as possible, it's surprising how well that actually works. Ow. Here we go. Give the red jewel brooch. Yeah, your mom's dead. Don't cry. Your dad's dead too, by the way. And killed your mom. I don't know if you know that. I do. I know that. I know the lore of you. And you are going to go get killed by a pig. That's what's going to happen to you. It's not really the best end. It's got to be said. Ow. Ow. Bad dog. Not you. You're fine. You're a good dog. You're asleep. You didn't even know I said it. Have a Molotov. Molotovs are so good. Very underrated in this game. Not very many people realize just how good items are in this game. The only ones that aren't very good are the throwing daggers. Throwing daggers are kind of just better damaging pebbles. They don't really do much or serve much of a purpose. Whap! Whap! It's just so much safer to parry in this game than it is in Dark Souls. That's the real reason that I parry all the time in Bloodborne, and I never do in Dark Souls. Is that in Dark Souls it's really unsafe. Like if it goes wrong, you take a bunch of damage because they hit you. But in Bloodborne, you can just shoot your bullet, and if it doesn't stop their attack, you're still far away enough. You're still that it doesn't hurt you, you know? You can be out of attack range and try to parry. It makes it so much easier and less punishing. Ah! Hi there. How are you? And even if they do hit you, you've got that system where you can regain life by attacking. You can regain a portion of the damage you took by hitting things. I don't remember what they call that system. There actually is a name for it, I think. I don't remember what they call it, though. Either way, it makes parrying far, far less punishing. Okay, so let's go back to base. Warp to where the end of the boss was, because apparently everything I thought I was going to be able to do, I wasn't, pretty much. Except for turning in the brooch. And let's go to the tomb. Do you fight skeletons already? I don't remember. I know this game has one glaring issue with it, like one very glaring, heavy issue, and at least to me it's an issue, which is that it reuses the dudes that I've been fighting here way too much. You fight those villagers in Bloodborne a lot, and it's a bit unfortunate. Like you really shouldn't fight villagers as much as you do. I don't think there even are skeletons in Bloodborne. Because I think in Bloodborne everything bleeds. Hence Bloodborne. There might be skeletons. If there are, I don't remember where they are, what they do. It's a treasure chest. I don't find these very much. Blood Gem Workshop tool. Yeah, they are. They're just freaking everywhere in this game. You constantly fight them. Where is the... I thought there was like a person here. Oh, there they are. This is my safe place. This is where you actually want to send all the NPCs that need a safe place. Except for one of them. One of the NPCs, if you send them here, they kill everyone. Like, just literally, like, they just literally kill everyone that you send here. Oh, hey there, buddy. How are you? Ow. Hey! Stop it! All my attacks missed. Bang! Hello! Okay, that didn't work out very well. Wow, that didn't do very much damage at all. I think this weapon might be a weapon with a sweet spot. Where it has portions of its hitbox that actually do good damage, and portions of its hitbox that do trash damage. There are some games in there are some weapons in this game that have sweet spots, I believe. I think this was actually the game that that introduced sweet spots. I don't think they were in... I know they weren't in the original Dark Souls. The original Dark Souls doesn't have sweet spots on weapons. They might be in Dark Souls 2. I'm not positive on that. I know that they were introduced to spears in Dark Souls 3, where the tip of your spear does more damage than the shaft. Because a lot of spears have like a big swing attack, and they made it so that if you hit with the tip of your spear on those swings, it does more damage. Which, you know, makes sense, but I wasn't aware that Bloodborne had sweet spots. Seems like it does, though. Because sometimes this Kirkhammer does, like, no damage. And then sometimes I hit and it feels like it does pretty good damage. So it's hard to say. The sword doesn't seem to have a sweet spot, but the hammer definitely does. Yeah? Yeah, make it. I'm slowly becoming more and more of a fan of the Kirkhammer. Smashing in what is normally a rather difficult enemy with one strike is pretty great. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I knew that trap was there. If you don't know that trap's there, it gets you and you die. It's a thing that occurs in this game. Because, seriously, that kills you in one strike. It just kills you. Bye. Thwap. Just one big solid thwap. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to go. We are supposed to go that way. The other way is the current, quote-unquote, air quotes, wrong way. It's got Mr. Big Man here. We do not want to fight Mr. Big Man. We let him go by. No, 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 Mr. Big Man. No, no, no. You stay over there. No. Why did that not chop you in half and do a lot of damage? I'm sad. I am saddened by this development. Oh, God. Hi, how are you? That was early. Okay. Oof. Ah. Scary. Ow. Frickin' bird dogs. Go away. Everyone thinks you're creepy and no one likes you, so just stop. Okay? You're a bird dog. I get it. Some kind of crazy accident of science. Because in this game, you get a monocular, not a binocular. It's very different. Couldn't possibly be the exact same item. Oh, hey. It's a bird dog. Yeah, for anybody who didn't know, the crows are actually crow dogs in this game. That's why they're like really weird sized and they like kind of bark. It's because they're kind of like crow dog things. There's ones later that are actual like legit crow dogs. They have like a dog back end. If I remember right. I should not fight this guy. But I'm going to be a douchebag and do it. Hello! Oh, I'm so dead. Okay, I'm alive. Oh, I'm alive. Hit him one more time. Bam! Got him. Ha! Get Kirk hammered. The next step in evolution. Crow dogs. You could say that they are. You could say that. And this is Bloodborne's weirdest door. It just says close. A lot of people thought this door maybe had something to do with like a DLC that they never did. This door, legit, you can find the other side of it. You can get to it. That door just never opens. I don't know why. It's an interesting little Bloodborne quirk. It's actually funny looking at their life meter. Like especially if you're kind of close to your screen, you can see that their life meter is actually not super. It's pretty pixelated, actually, in comparison to what their life meters look like anymore. Are you serious? You really just want me dead? But I don't want you dead. You're a painful fight. I am afraid of you. How about no? How about no, buddy? How about we just no on this? X-nay on the oop and stay on this one. You can stay over there. Bye. We'll just leave him over there. Oh, right. This requires the key that costs like 10,000 blood echoes, I think. And then you can go that way early. You can get over there either way, I think. But you can go that way early if you have the key. And you don't have to go through Old Yarnum at all, I don't think. And Old Yarnum sucks. Old Yarnum's a pain in the butt. Stupid dog hitting me. Costing me some health. Ow! Zombie villager, stop it now. Ow! Lion King remake looks better than the... Really? I haven't actually seen anything about the Lion King remake other than the initial announcement video, which made it look like it was going to use live action lions, and my entire office, like, we were all joking about how they were, like, teaching these lions to do the Lion King, and that it was going to be the most ridiculous thing, that they were going to try to get as many scenes of a real lion lying around being lazy into the movie as they could, because that was all they could really get the lions to do. It was pretty fun to joke about. I don't know if that's actually true. It probably isn't. They're probably CGing the whole thing. I would hope they are, at least. But I remember the trailer made it look like it was a real lion, and I was like, oh my god. Live action Lion King. Get this crap out of my face. I'm of a weird opinion. I'm not a big fan of Lion King, so... I mean, maybe I'll like it now. I'll probably, you know, look into this live action Lion King film when they make it and it comes out. But I'm not entirely a big fan of the Lion King in the first place. So... yeah, I'm sure that they are CG, but... to be honest, CG animals is probably an easier thing to do anymore than CG people. Because animal expressions aren't something you have to work a whole lot on for people to accept them. People expressions are... people don't accept human CG as readily as they accept... although with the new capture technology they have lately, it... to celebrate our acquaintance, here's some fire paper. Talk about the Healing Church. Talk about Bergenworth. Leave. Okay. Oh god, I don't have my hopes up for like anything anymore, man. I've become so cynical about new stuff. It's crazy. I like expect almost all entertainment to be mediocre now. And I just know that the stuff I have my hopes up for is generally like, I don't know. I don't know what I have my hopes up for Resident Evil, for Capcom stuff. Capcom stuff I've had my hopes up for lately. Disney, definitely not going to have my hopes up for anything in that. I'm done having my hopes up for Star Trek stuff. I just don't even care anymore. I mean, sort of. I will say that, like, the efforts that they've been putting in... wow, it's dark down here. The efforts that they've been putting in on remaking old video games is, like, really great. Like, the Spyro... I haven't played the Spyro Trilogy remake yet, but I imagine it's really good, because, like, the remake of the of Crash is like on the spot. Like I still get just as frustrated with Crash as I would have when it was on PS2 or PS1. And I've actually played the PS1 one. Like I played PS1 Crash 1 like about a month before the remasters came out. And then when I played Crash 1 on the remasters, or I guess the remakes really, but when I played Crash 1 on that, I was like, yeah, this is the same game. It's maybe the glitches aren't still there, but I bet they even are. I bet that if there's glitches that speedrunners use for the Crash games, I'll bet they're in the remake. Because they went painstakingly into detail on making that game be the original one. And I feel, from what I've seen of the Spyro trilogy, I think it's kind of the same deal. I think they made the Spyro games again. And just made them look better. And we're like, there you go. And I'm super excited for them to do more of that. That I'm really excited for. Like, I'm really excited to see them bring Medieval. Because the Medieval game for PS1, where you're freaking the skeleton guy, is getting the same treatment. They're just upping the graphics to, PS4 level graphics and putting that game out. I'm really excited to see that happen. I'd be really excited if Resident Evil 3 remake was absolutely a thing, and I'm super excited to see where they take Resident Evil in the future. I would love to see Capcom continue on with Mega Man the way they did Mega Man 10, or Mega Man 10, the way they did Mega Man 11. I'd love to see them continue on with that. That would make me happy. But the old me that was like super excited for RPGs all the time and stuff like that me doesn't exist anymore. I'm not really... I haven't been excited for a new RPG game in a long time. I think the last one I was really excited for was Dragon Quest XI. Oh no, I was really excited... okay, that's a lie. I was really excited for Octopath Traveler, but I was really let down by it. And I feel like I kind of learned my lesson there. Which is, don't be excited for Square Enix titles. No matter which portion of Square Enix is making the game, it doesn't matter. Do not be excited for Square Enix games. It's a waste of your time. Because you will be let down. Square Enix sucks. Like, they just suck. There's nothing else to really say about it. It's unfortunate. Because I'm going to miss them. But they're gone. So... Mega Man 11 is just a little bit too hard. That's my only real qualm with it. Is it's a little too hard. Otherwise, it's really good. It doesn't seem like Mega Man 11 would appeal to like casual Mega Man fans. You need to be good at Mega Man for that game to really appeal to you at all. That's all. And it's a little unfortunate to see that a Mega Man game where you basically have to be good at Mega Man, otherwise don't bother. Like I would like it if it wasn't quite as if it didn't push you quite that hard. But what are you gonna do? Play the game and like it or not. That's basically all there is to it. Oh, right, I can get the gas coin stuff. I never get this stuff. I never use it. I always just stick with this hunter gear. Although this isn't what I stick with, but I don't use gas coin stuff. Alright, let's go to Old Yarnum and have ourselves a bad time. Yeah, Mega Man 11 is really, really hard. I think it's maybe harder than 9, which is kind of crazy. Because Mega Man 9 was, like, really challenging. That's why Mega Man 10 was so much easier. Mega Man 10 was a lot easier in comparison to 9. 9 was insane. Yeah, the gears do make it easier, and it's clear that the game was like designed for you to use said gears. But if you like, as a Mega Man fan, the gears aren't something that you necessarily think about. And so it took a long time to get used to the idea of using the gears at all. What? Well, you awoke with a start. You sound like you're holding back an unpleasant. Are you? Are you okay? It's only 6 o'clock. You had your breakfast like only like 7 hours ago, so I don't even want to hear it. Dinner isn't for another hour. You can tilt your head all cute at me all you want, dog. Does not change how long it will take for dinner to show up in front of you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like Mega Man 11 is unfair hard. I just feel like it's a bit too hard. That's all I really feel about with it. Like I never at any point was like, God, this game's so unfair. Like, how could I ever have made it through that without knowing what was coming? I don't think I ever really felt that way. I just definitely did feel like, wow, this is ridiculous. Like, this is a lot of ridiculous stuff put in front of me. How do I deal with this? And I think for the first time in a long time, I felt like the fights were really hard. More than anything else. I felt like the bosses in Mega Man 11 were like, damn, this is tough boss fights for this series. The levels were too. I mean, I died a lot in that game, but I recently went back and tried to just like play the game again, just like, you know, like you'd play any Mega Man again, and I was just like, nope, I'm not beating this game today. I don't want to do it. This is too hard. But I think what it comes down to is that I'm just not as good at classic Mega Man. Oh yeah? Alright. Take it easy, man. Hopefully you can get your car working. I am going to push through Old Yarnum here. I don't know if we will give Bloodstarved too many tries before I go get dinner and feed my dog and possibly be done streaming for the day. I have to remember where to fall here. Right, okay, that worked. That was a little dangerous, a little precarious right there, but we're good. I need to get back to Summoner. I keep putting it off. I keep playing other things instead. I don't know why I haven't really had a huge drive to play it. I was having a good time. I need to get back to playing Summoner. I have another game that I kind of want to play for the channel. Kind of like, it's kind of in the same vein as Anodyne was. It's an indie Zelda-like that I don't know if a lot of people have played. It's on the Switch now, and I think that, I mean, I guess it's been on the Switch for a while, actually, which probably brought it a lot more attention. It's a game called, I think it's called Blossom Tales, if I remember right. I have it on Switch. That's where I got it. And I guess it had been out for a long time, and it just came to Switch, just like a lot of indie titles have. And that kind of brought it into the light for a lot of people. I don't know how people find things on the Nintendo store without just knowing it's already on there. Like discovering a new game, like unless you're like checking the Nintendo store like every day Like, how do you manage to find when things come out on that store? It's such a poorly executed store. Like, all it has is just like best sellers, and then new games, and that's it. Like, it has no categories or anything. If it does, I don't know how to do them. I haven't seen a way to do a category browse. I'll bet it does. Somebody is going to watch this in the future on YouTube and be like, "You're an idiot. This is how you use the Nintendo Switch store. It's a really good store. It's way better than any of the other stores like Steam that have been around forever and have it down to a T as to how this works." I actually think that Steam has a really good store. I think their storefront is actually really, really well done and kind of does deserve the spotlight for game stores and that it kind of gets. I won't defend the Sony one, though. Don't worry. I may be a PlayStation fanboy who buys everything on PS4 instead of anything else if I can. But I will not defend. I will not defend the Sony store. It is super bad. It does not work well. I think you can fall down right here, right? Yeah. Oh, you and your complaining, dog. Man, this game is so choppy in comparison to Dark Souls. I remember I used to think this game ran super well, like for a Soulsborne type game, like because their games just normally don't run that well, and so I remember being like, "Wow, look at how well this game runs," because like Dark Souls 1 was just a bit of a nightmare. And original Dark Souls 2 did not run well at all. It was also very garbage. And I remember when I played this game the first time and saw this game the first time, I was thinking, damn, they finally have like gotten it pretty stable. It runs pretty well now. And now we have things like Dark Souls Remastered, Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, and even Dark Souls 3 on PlayStation Pro. I don't know, I'm sure on PC it runs just as well, if not better, than on PlayStation Pro. But on the PS4 Pro, whoa now, Dark Souls 3 runs better than this does, for sure. That's a lot of crow dogs. And Dark Souls Remastered runs great. I don't think that game drops frame rate very often. That game holds frame rate pretty solidly. I'm just hoping their new game, Sekiro, is going to run better than all of them combined. That's what I'm hoping for. Because that game looks like it needs to run really well. Because it's very, very, very fast. Like this game. It's a very fast game. Except for that now you can also jump and hook shot and all that other stuff. That'll make it really need to go above and beyond what their previous titles have done. I feel like frame rate problems in Sekiro would be a very bad thing. Please don't poison me. Great. But I do have Sekiro pre-ordered. I will play that. I might even stream it kind of like I'm streaming this. Might. I don't really see why not, so if anybody's interested in watching me play Sekiro, let me know. I don't play Soulsborne games like some kind of like super gamer or anything, but I know that a lot of people don't necessarily watch these games to watch really good players play them, so. I mean, I'm not bad. I play a lot of Soulsborne, so. But I have been known to rage. And I don't know, maybe that would be good. Maybe that would be funny. And everybody would love it. Probably not, though. I don't think I'm a funny rage. Oh, God! I totally shouldn't be here, because I'm gonna get shot up. I don't know why, but that looked pretty funny to me. Give me that. And then hide. And then run. Run. Is this it? Okay, no, it's not. I was like, is this a door I've never opened? How is this possible? There's a way to make this guy friendly. I don't remember what it is. I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna look it up real fast. I know there's a way to make that guy into a friendly instead of an evil. Bloodborne chain gun dude. Durja. There we go. I knew that'd work. Oh god. Can this NPC be an enemy? He's hostile by default. If you've befriended him, he can become hostile again. If you attack him. You can befriend him when the blood moon is out. The only time Durja will become friendly is when the player visits the Dark Beast Pearl for the first time and gains 1 insight for entering the boss room. Durja can still become hostile even after he's become friendly. To avoid hostility when Durja is friendly, approach from the back of Old Yarnum and don't go in the front tower. When the player talks to Durja when he's friendly, the player will have a choice of hunt the beasts of Old Yarnum or spare the beasts of Old Yarnum. If the player agrees to spare the beasts, you give the player the badge, his badge, and the brush of off dust gesture, and remain docile unless provoked. If the player already has the badge, receive a bold hunter's mark instead. Rifle, spear, stake driver, and ashen hunter set is what you get for his badge. The stake driver is a super interesting weapon. You have to visit Dark Beast Pearl. Or you can just kill him, which is a hard thing to do. It's gotta be said. Before I even attempt it, we're gonna go get all the shortcuts in Old Yarnum first opened. I do not want to even attempt it, because I just probably will die. Hello there. Not entirely sure where you came from. His enemies are a lot faster with the or a lot faster. I can't talk today, man. His enemies are a lot easier with the fast weapon. At least I think so. Which is actually a really cool thing about Kirkhammer. Yeah, we're about to get swarmed. Oof. I don't know how many more are on their way. I could definitely use better poison resistance, that much is for sure. Can you stop making the enemies go crazy? That would be fantastic. Or don't. There is that option too. Oof. At least none of the ones that run are left. Seems to only be the... Oh, damn, I missed. Got him. Oh, hey, I don't have my dashboard open anymore. That's silly of me. I always just kill Durja. I know he can be friendly, but I think he's only friendly at that one moment, and then he's not friendly anymore. There you are. You know, I don't think I've actually pressed L2 while this hammer's in two-hand mode. Oh, it does a swing. Oh my... Wow. That would have been helpful. I don't know what that thing is. It's like some kind of giant beast that they've like flayed open. I don't know. Oh, hey, an item. More Madman's knowledge. That's an item that gives you insight. Which is kind of like the humanity in this game. Kind of. Having a large amount of insight is sort of detrimental, though. You don't really want to have a lot. You want to have some. Matter of fact, having less insight overall is just a good thing overall. Your frenzy resistance goes up when you have less insight, but your beasthood, I think, goes down. So if you're going to be a beasthood character, you need more insight. But you're going to have way less frenzy resistance. I think that's all insight does. I know that at a certain amount of insight, you can start seeing things that you wouldn't otherwise be able to see. And I don't know if they go away when you get less insight. I know that once the blood moon happens, you can see them anyways. You don't need insight anymore at that point. With insight, you can see them before the blood moon. There's a lot of these things over here. Kill a couple of them with a Molotov. Cool pebbles. 2 bloodstone shards, is it? Man. Oh, I know how to get over there. Okay. I was like, what? What the heck? How do I get over there? But no, I know how. Oh, all the ones that were outside here are gone? They all came inside? Wow. This is an enemy you can, like, tease. You can, like, legitimately tease this guy into attacking you. And then he, like, runs away. And I think when he's running away, he won't dodge, like, anything. When he's backing up. I think you can, like, throw Molotovs at him and he won't dodge them. You're just gonna, like, burn yourself alive? He was trying to stun me. Ow. That didn't work out well. He keeps burning himself on this fire. I almost just want to let this guy kill himself. I just have to be careful because he can heal himself. The gun guy with his giant gun will start attacking me here. And so I have to be really careful fighting this guy. Because I can't really go in there or I'll get attacked by the Gatling gun. But I do need to kill this guy in order to make it easy to get back if I die. Because the easy way to come back fighting the Gatling gun guy is to get your butt over down here. You can, like, fall down to here. But then you have to run from this guy, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to be running from the Gatling gun and this guy at the same time. Ow. Luckily, I don't think he has as many heals. I don't think he can heal as often as I can, as much as I can. He might only even have, like, 1. So I'm trying to just lead him out here. Hit him with my hammer like that. There we go. Easy if you know how. Ooh, bone marrow ash. I love me some bone marrow ash. Bone marrow ash makes your gun more powerful. It's really handy stuff. You can fire off a really powerful shot with your next shot when you use bone marrow ash. I used to use it a lot when I played as my arcane character. It's a really good item. But like I said, one of the things about this game that I think is overlooked a lot by a lot of players is items are really good. This is probably not going to go well. So don't be surprised if I fall over dead. This is a pretty rough fight up here. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Because that kills him, and hopefully I can get to his item. If I can't, I have to reload the area, and his item will be up there. If he rushes you, and he takes too long to turn around, he doesn't take as long to turn around, and he rushes you down, and you can't just push him right off the edge right away. Oh, cool, I got it with that. You need to reload the area, even. If he just pushes you right off the... Or if he, if he comes at you and you can't just push him right off the edge, then that fight sucks. It's a very small area to fight him in. And getting him to fall off the edge after that is, like, really tough. That didn't go well. Are you serious right now? There. God. Those things are like your crystal lizards from Dark Souls. They're the same thing. And that's an alluring skull. Just like Molotovs or firebombs. This game is just Dark Souls with a different theme. And no shields. Instead, you can parry at a distance. Distance parrying. A crazy overpowered concept. There we go. No. Come on. There we go. I can already attack that much. Ooh, beast blood pellets. Let you activate your inner beast mode. Oh wow, I still have that equipped. Let's take that off. Oil urns are good. Bone marrow ash is good. Fire paper's super good. Especially when mixed with an oil urn. Throw an oil urn at something and then fire paper your weapon and watch it melt when you start hitting it. Oof! I forgot that that's how that opens. I forgot that those wolves are a really good grinding spot. They are, though. They're really good for grinding. Oh, right. I actually also have the better torch now, huh? Yeah. Double the damage. Oh, that's right. That's how you're supposed to fight these things. I forgot all about that. They hate the torch. They hate the light. If you pull the fire out, I think it's actually the fire. If you pull the torch out, they get all like, and they won't charge you. Forgot about that. These things are like those one enemies in Dark Souls 2. They do the same thing, actually. Pull out the torch and they're like, no. I hate it. Except for they hate the light. They aren't afraid of the fire. These guys are afraid of fire. And maybe light too, but I think it's mostly fire. Because this area isn't just like dark entirely. It is kind of dark. It is kind of dark, nighttime-ish, but... And you can upgrade your torch so it can be your super weapon is stabbing with a torch. My first playthrough I upgraded the torch. I didn't know how else to do arcane damage. It was my best arcane weapon for a really long time. I remember it was a very, very silly playthrough. Ooh, a rope Molotov. Let's throw them behind. Never liked those items, like, at all. I have no bullets at all. Wow. I either need to grind for bullets or grind bullets. Yeah, that's the gate to the... We don't need that yet. The stake driver. Requires more strength than I currently have. It's a fairly cool weapon, though. I never really used it. I have used the rifle spear, though. It's a spear that's also a rifle. It can shoot, and it can... I can buy the Hunter's Torch, the repeating pistol. I always think I'm going to like this weapon, and I really don't. It's really bad. It always seems like it should be good, but it's not. The Hunter's pistol is just better. I've never used the blunderbuss effectively. I know that each of its bullets can do damage, so at close range it can do more damage than the Hunter pistol, but you have to be like really close range. I think the only thing I would buy from them right now would be the stake driver or that key. Cause yeah, it scales with arcane. Its scaling is just freaking terrible is all. This scales with blood tinge. We don't really use it for its damage though. I already have 30 bloodstone shards. That's a lot. Have I gotten any more gems? Ooh, 1.4. Yep. Gotta go kill the beast. Oh, hey, the gray stuff. The Ashen Hunter. You always drift off. You're just always asleep. How many levels do I have? 3? 3 whole levels? Okay, well, we're going to put 1 at least into endurance. I actually kind of almost want to stump all 3 into endurance. Get up to that 100 stamina. A whole 5 stamina for all those stat points. If only endurance did more. I mean, it gives you resistances too. Poison and rapid poison resistance. Which is good. It's good to give the resistances. It might also give you actually more physical defense than other stats do. No, it doesn't. Build Arcane later. I do like my high health playthroughs. You get less health in this game, though, than you do in the other games. 20 vitality is only 793 hit points. You get a lot more than that in Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 gives you a lot more health, but I guess things probably do more damage in that game, too, so, you know. I'm sure it all balances out in the long run. Let's just do 1 in each. 1 endurance, 1 vitality, 1 strength. Keep my vitality and strength even. To be kind of more of a tanky, heavy weapon user. Which I've definitely never tried in this game. I have always played this game super agile. Being a tanky, heavy weapon user would be a new thing. I definitely also play with a lot of vitality in this game too, so. But I think I'm actually going to be done playing this for now. I'm going to feed my dog and probably go back to playing Valkyria Chronicles 4 or something like that. So I might come back and play a randomizer later tonight. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I'm feeling kind of lazy, so shruggables. But for those of you who watch this in the future, I hope you enjoyed me playing some Bloodborne. I don't know if this is going to be a series unless people comment and they're like, I'd love to see you finish playing this game, at which time I will finish playing this game, I suppose. So I hope you enjoyed. Other than that, if people really want to see this more, like I said, let me know, and I can play Bloodborne, I suppose. But I have other things on the channel that I was hoping to continue, and I will probably be doing so at some point. Maybe we'll play some Summoner tonight. Maybe I'll just do a randomizer or something. I don't know. More content in the future, though, for sure. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.